Zikr qalb, we remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with our heart, is easy to do, easy to learn, but you need to make effort on it. Normally the problem is that all of us are fond of talking. So we keep on talking. We enjoy talking. Even if we can say something with few words, we would like to explain. We would like to elaborate. And we go on talking for hours sometimes. So this is a different taste to talk and enjoy. But to be silent and enjoy is a different taste. Once you find the taste of silence, you will not be willing to talk. Because the enjoyment of silence is much more than talking. The enjoyment of waking in tahajjud is much more than sleeping. But normally, we know the enjoyment of sleeping and we know the enjoyment of talking because we have not worked on it. So Ahlullah, Mashayikh, they make effort on themselves, and that's why they discover the enjoyments of silence. So they want to remain silent. That's why Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to remain silent for hours. Sahaba radiyallahu ta'ala, they used to say that all the people used to be silent as if the bird has come and is sitting on their shoulders. So this silence means that Rasulullah sallam, he used to enjoy silence. Hazrat Khwaja Baqi Billah Rahmatullah Alayh, he was from Samarkand, but his Sheikh sent him to India for the propagation of Silsila. So he came to Delhi and then he became the Sheikh of Hazrat Mujaddid Al-Afsani Rahmatullah Alayh. So his habit was to keep silent. He used to talk very little. So someday a student came and asked, Hazrat, can you please talk, we will get benefit. So he replied that one who has not benefited from our silence, he will not benefit from our talk. Even the Mashayikh of Silsila Chishtiya, they used to tell their students to keep silent. Qillat-e-kalam, to reduce talking, is one of their principles. Hazrat Thani Rahmatullah Alayh, one of the Mashayikh of Silsila Chishtiya, he made a rule that anyone who wants to learn zikr, so he should come here, but he is not allowed to talk to each other. So anyone who used to come to his khaneqah, he remained silent. Only if someone said Assalamu alaikum, then he could say Wa alaikum assalam. That's it. Otherwise, no conversation. And there were some ulama, they used to even answer Assalamu alaikum just with hand, not with mouth, not to speak. Hazrat Khwaja Majzoob Rahmatullah Alayh, he was one of his students. So when he came, so he was told that you cannot speak with others if you want to learn zikr. But Khaja Majdoub Rahmatullah Alayh, he was a renowned person. So many people, they knew him. So everyone wanted to talk to him, to say Assalamu Alaikum, to greet him. So what he did, he took a big piece of paper and wrote silence and put it on his neck. So anyone who used to talk to him, he used to point that I have to be silent. One alim came to stay in the Khanqah of Hazrat Iqbal Thanvi Rahmatullah Alayh. So when he came, Hazrat told him that you have to keep silence for your stay. So he just kept silent, and he used to answer the salam with hand. That's it. So the people of the village, they started thinking that he cannot speak. He is dumb. He cannot speak. So after 40 days, Hazrat Thanvi Rahmatullah Alayh one day asked him that after Fajr you have to make Dars-e-Quran. Now he was a very big alim, big scholar. So after Fajr he sat down and he started making Dars-e-Quran, and people were talking to him. Oh, he started talking. So look at this, that this much silence was absorbed in the Khanqah by the Salikin who wanted to learn dhikr. Hazrat Mufti Azam Pakistan, Mufti Muhammad Shafi Rahmatullah Alayh, and Hazrat Maulana Yusuf bin Nari Rahmatullah Alayh, when they both graduated from Darul Deoband, so they thought that we should go to Hazrat Iqbal Thanvi Rahmatullah Alayh and spend some time at his Khanqah. So both of them, they came there. Hazrat had lot of love for them because he could see that they have lot of potential, and in the coming time they will become big scholars. So Hazrat gave them lot of respect and told them to stay in one room. Now Hazrat Thanvi Rahmatullah Alayh used to go to his home at night, and there was an old man who was the servant at Khanqah. So he used to take care of the people at Khanqah. So these two young people, ulama, they made their Isha and they came to their room and they started talking to each other. They started talking on some issue and giving different arguments. Imam Abu Hanifa said this, Imam Shafi said this, Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal said this, and Imam Malik said this. So they were talking about it. So the old man, he came, he knocked the door, and he said that in this Khanqah after Isha no one can speak. So please take care. He went. So they said, okay, it means that he is saying that we should speak loud. So again, they lowered their volume, but still kept talking to each other. So when they kept talking for another 10-15 minutes, the old man came again. And he knocked the door more forcefully. And he said, this is my second warning. If I saw you talking again, I will just put your luggage on your head and throw both of you out of this Khanqah. So, in order to get the enjoyment of zikr, of lataif, you need to get the enjoyment of silence. So this is first step. That's why in our first majlis, I am trying to explain this point, that during our stay, we should try to keep silent. We should speak as and when required only, is necessary, is important. Then we can speak, but normally try to keep silent and be attentive towards the zikr of the heart. For Salikin who have the lesson of Lataif, it is very important. When I was on my lesson of Lataif, so our Sheikh told us that in Lataif you have to be silent and make more zikr and waquf qalbi. And the person who will be more silent and be attentive toward his heart, he will get zikr qalbi very easily. So we were so much fond of zikr qalbi that we made an intention in our heart that we will not speak. We will only